Oh dear. Frank Bow, you've just been added to the naughty list, haven't you? Santa's not very happy about that. There are not many days left till Christmas now, and if you keep being naughty, then you won't be finding any of these under your tree on Christmas morning. You'll be finding nothing but a horrible lump of coal. But I don't want that, Frank. I want to be able to get you a lovely gift, exactly what you want. So I'll tell you what, if you can go from being naughty to nice before Christmas Eve night, then maybe Santa will see it in his heart to get you a few of these rather than coal. Ho, 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 it's time now for another special Christmas message. And this one is for a young girl who's 6 years old named Mog Roberts. What a lovely name you have, Mog. I like it very much. Now then, Mog, I remember you. I remember wiggling down your chimney last year. I remember that vividly, and I also remember your front door, especially because it was red, my favorite color in all the world. Just in case you hadn't noticed, you know. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now then, Mog, you'd like a Build-A-Bear for Christmas this year, wouldn't you? What a nice idea for a present. I know the Build-A-Bears. That's where you go in, don't you? And you pick the stuffing and the softness and the color of your bear and all of the clothes and accessories and all that sort of things to go on it. It sounds rather interesting to Santa. It's a little bit like being your own private elf. I like that idea. Well, if you carry on being a good girl and helping your friend with her schoolwork rather, as you have been so far, then maybe Santa's elves will see what they can do about arranging you the chance to build your own bear. Merry Christmas to you, Mog. Time for another special Christmas message now. Fantastic news. I do so enjoy these. Remember everyone, if you'd like your own special Christmas message, then get Mummy or Daddy or whoever pays the phone bills to phone 09 067 088 988 and talk to my elves so that you can have a special greeting from me, Santa. Now, onwards to a very well-behaved young boy who's 7 years old. His first name is Neil, second name Smith. Anyone out there? Hello to you, Neil Smith. Now, Neil, I know that you've been a very, very well-behaved boy, haven't you? You have a green front door, I certainly remember that. And I remember that you do have a chimney for me to come down, which is always good news for Santa. But what would you like this year, Neil? Could it fit in there? Well, I think you like football goalposts. Somehow I don't think football goalposts would fit in there, unless it was for very, very tiny football players. But I have a feeling that somewhere in my workshop I have some very nice football goalposts. And since, Neil, you've been so well behaved and you've been going to bed on time every single day, that maybe Santa will be able to do something about getting you those football goalposts on Christmas Eve. Oh dear, not another new addition to my naughty list. Connie, Ling, Ash, you've gone onto my naughty list now. Time now, I think, for another special Christmas joke. What do you call a man who claps his hands at Christmas time? Santa Claus! Oh, 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 I do enjoy these Christmas jokes. Ah, where do snowmen dance? At a snowball! Ho, ho, ho! Oh dear! That last ho appeared to have made Santa lose his voice a little bit. Oh, I'm going to have to stop ho-ho-hoing so often. But I do so enjoy it. It's time now for another Christmas message. And from one Smith, like the previous message, to another. Merry Christmas to you, 6-year-old Kevin Smith. Why, you have the same name as somebody who's famous in America. How very interesting. What a lovely name. Now, I remember your house, your green door, your dog named Mel, and your cat named Charlie. Yes, I remember it well. But should I be visiting it this year to deliver a few of these? Or should I be bringing coal? Well, Kevin, I think that because you've been treating your pets so very, very well, that I'll be bringing you perhaps the CD that you wanted more than anything else. Well, I'll tell you what, Kevin, only if you keep being a good boy between now and Christmas. Merry Christmas to you! it's nearly time for Santa to go for another short break and finish off my lovely nice warm cup of tea. But I'll be back soon on Santavision channel 885, so don't go anywhere. Merry Christmas to you all!
O2 customers can get priority tickets for the O2 up to 48 hours before general release. You're our priority. Text priority to 2020 to register.
Oh, I just adore the freshness of nature. Oh, come on! Oh, never mind. My home smells just as lovely thanks to new Airwick Aqua Essences fragrances, inspired by plants grown in water. I just love the freshness of nature. Most of the time. New Aqua Essences from Airwick. It's good to be home. And Airwick Freshmatic Max automatically gives you fresh bursts of Aqua Essences fragrances all day long.
Hi.
Hi. What's with the hair?
Hiding this, aren't I?
And it's 3 days to the party. I know what you want.
Clearasil Ultra Deep Pore Treatment Wash gets to work instantly to fight spots and reduce redness for visibly clearer skin in just 3 days.
Here goes.
Clearasil. Clear skin confidence.
Want your skin to feel vibrant and just moisturised all day long? With new Endless Moisture from E45, it can. 90% of you agree it keeps skin moisturised all day long, from morning till evening. New Endless Moisture. Skin never felt so good for so long with E45.
You'd never wash your dishes in a dirty sink, so why wash them in a dirty dishwasher? Grease and limescale build up on the vital parts of your machine. Finish Dishwasher Cleaner dissolves grease and limescale and keeps on working all the way down to the drain. And a cleaner dishwasher means cleaner dishes. Finish Dishwasher Cleaner.
When all the symptoms of cold and flu slow you down, you need help fast. Lemsip Max All-in-One starts to get to work in just 5 minutes. So, for all major cold and flu symptoms, Lemsip Max All-in-One gives you all the help you need. No hot drink works faster for cold and flu. And now available, the only max strength all-in-one liquid from Lemsip.
When pain strikes, new formula Nurofen Express targets pain twice as fast as standard Nurofen tablets.
When your car insurance is due, you want to check that you're getting the right cover for the right price, don't you?
Courtesy car, legal protection. With GoCompare.com's special 5-star rating system, you can compare what's included in each policy.
And don't forget, when you visit GoCompare.com, you can also compare quotes from more car insurance companies than any other price comparison website.
So for the right car insurance at the right price, go compare at GoCompare.com.
Why go compare anywhere else?
The AA has more dedicated patrols than any other UK breakdown service. And from just £35, you can get comprehensive AA breakdown cover for the whole country. 24/7, 365 days a year. Don't miss out on our limited offer of AA membership from just £35 a year. Call now on 0800 444 999. The AA for the road ahead.
Not a morning person? Wake up with new Garnier Eye Roll-On. Enriched with caffeine, the cooling moisturizer instantly hydrates and refreshes tired-looking eyes. The roll-on massages the eye area for a bright-eyed look. Garnier Eye Roll-On. One sold every 15 seconds. Got yours? Take care.
Garnier.
Well, that's Monday over with.
Got another pint, Steve?
Oh yeah, rude not to.
How was the weekend?
Thanks. So what do you fancy?
Should we share, Crispy Dad?
How about some chicken chow? It's got to be the last one, all right?
Last one till the next one.
What a week.
Might as well polish it off.
Cheers.
Did you know that if men regularly exceed 3 to 4 units a day,
it could add up to a serious health problem. Units, they all add up.
Ho, 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 Santa here. You can watch me live from the North Pole every day from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. right through till Christmas on Santavision, Sky Channel 885. Mums and dads, if you want Santa to read a personalised message or dedication to your little loved ones here on Santavision, just call 09067 088 988. Lines are open 24 hours a day and calls cost just 50p a minute. If your child has been extra good this year and you want their name to appear on screen on Santa's nice list, just text the word nice, a space and then your child's name to 87778. If you want to remind your children that Santa only brings gifts to good boys and girls, add them to Santa's on-screen naughty list by texting naughty, a space and then your child's name to 87778. All text messages to Santa cost just £1.50. For more information, don't forget to check out my website, www.santavision.co.uk. And join me, Santa, for all your personal messages and dedications, jokes, games and Christmas stories right here on Santavision, Sky Channel 885.
Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Santavision, live from the North Pole on Channel 885. Now, remember, if you know someone who's being very, very naughty, like all of these naughty people here, then text naughty and their name to 87778 to add them to the naughty list. And then you'll ensure that they get nothing but a lump of coal for Christmas. But this doesn't really make Santa happy. So if you'd like to put a smile on this old man's face, text nice followed by your child's name to 87778 and put them onto the nice list, which will make me much, much more happy. And if you'd like a special personal greeting from, who was it again? Oh yes, of course it was me, Santa Claus. Then phone 09067 088 988 and talk to one of my elves. They're so very hard working. You know what, everyone? I think it's about time for a special Christmas story. Now, I think I'll tell one of my absolute favourites. This one is about some of my reindeer. Now, you see, I have a lot more reindeer than a lot of people realise. See, the ones that pull my sleigh obviously have other friends and family. The North Pole is a haven for reindeer kind, and this is about a few of the lesser known reindeer. Let's have a look, shall we? It's called Reindeer Games. With the first snowflakes of winter, the little reindeer games of tag and hide and seek changed to challenges of skill and daring. They want to prove to themselves and others that they are strong and fast. Just like the young bucks and fillies that Santa would choose at the reindeer games to fill the openings on his teams. See what I mean? Ooh, excuse me. This particular morning, a competitive little deer challenged his friends to a race. "Line up here for the race!" Raymond shouted as he galloped around his circle of friends. The little deer pawed the ground as his friends toed the mark. "Ready, set, go!" he screamed as he burst ahead of the others, racing across the meadow. "I win! I win!" he boasted as he pranced about. It was the same when they practiced their jumping. The little reindeer would pause on the large rocks at the base of the mountains, pretending to jump from rooftop to rooftop. Raymond would practice his leaps and bounds until he could jump farther and higher than all the little deer. There was no match in the sled pull. Raymond made sure that other deer were aware that he could pull a sleigh with at least 3 or 4 more stones than the last participant. He bragged and boasted daily. "When I'm old enough, I'll be the first to be chosen for Santa's team," he repeated over and over again. The other reindeer grew tired of his bragging and returned to playing their games of tag and hide and seek, as all good young children or even young reindeer should. After the first big snow, preparations began for the annual Reindeer Games. Santa began his search for a healthy young deer worthy of a place on his teams. Although Raymond was much too young to compete, he was very excited. This was the first year he was able to attend the games. He was going to be seated in the judge's booth between his father, an older, more experienced and very wise reindeer. Looking onto the field, Raymond announced, "I know that Randy the reindeer is the fastest. I've watched him take on all the others. He never loses a race," he said to his father, rather. A little rhyme for you. "Being fastest doesn't make you a winner," his father replied. Raymond stared at his father in disbelief. Then his attention was drawn to the centre of the field. "Do you see that long-legged young doe over there, father?" he asked as he pointed to the young reindeer. "She can jump farther than anyone. I bet she wins the contest." You never know," his father said as he straightened up a pile of scorecards on the table with his hooves like this. Raymond was beginning to wonder about his father. Look, it's Ryan. He can pull a sleigh loaded with a ton..." Oh, excuse me. Santa appears to have a little bit of a cough. I certainly wasn't expecting that. Halfway through a sentence, I do apologise. I think I'll start that sentence again. Look, it's Ryan. He can pull a sleigh loaded with a ton of stones all by himself, cried Raymond delightedly when he spotted his hero. Yes, that was a little better, I think, wasn't it? But why on earth would you want to pull a sleigh loaded with stones all by yourself? Asked his father. Their attention was directed to the end of the field. There stood the most handsome man in all the North Pole. Oh, I must admit I added that line myself. It actually just says, there stood Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Oh dear. He announced, we are here to select the newest members of my team. Let the games begin. On the field pranced pairs of youthful male and female reindeer. They stopped for Santa to hitch their harnesses together. Side by side they raced, climbed, jumped and pulled. No reindeer competed alone. Each pair worked as one. I don't understand, said Raymond. How will Santa choose a winner if they all work together? Son, winners selected for Santa's team are young reindeer that can work together. He's looking for cooperation and teamwork. That is how great things are accomplished, answered his father. Raymond thought about what his father had said. He thought about Santa's team harnessed side by side throughout their Christmas Eve journey. He began to realize the message his father was trying to tell him. When he returned to the meadow, Raymond suggested a new game for him and his friends. We'll all line up and trot down the field together. Okay, everybody, step right, step left, together now. That's it, teamwork, he announced proudly as they trotted side by side across the meadow. The end. Well, what a delightful story about a precocious young reindeer learning the merits and values of teamwork and working and playing along with his friends. Wonderful. I hope that cheered you up as much as it did me. Merry Christmas. Oh dear, it appears that while I was telling that lovely story, a young boy named Chris Quentin has been added to the naughty list. Dear me, Chris, what have you done to be so badly behaved? Well, I'll tell you what, I have faith in you, Chris. So if you can change your behavior around and be a good boy between now and Christmas, maybe you'll be able to make it onto this list here with all of these well-behaved people and qualify yourself to get maybe a few of these come Christmas morning. Buck up your ideas, Chris, and start behaving well. Merry Christmas to you anyway. time now for another special Christmas message. And this one is for a young girl named Katie Leach, who's 9 years old. Hello there to you, Katie, and Merry Christmas. Now, Katie. I remember your house. I remember the brown front door. I remember wriggling down your chimney. And I also remember, your brother Charlie, your brother Dean. I remember him. He's a very good boy. I remember, yes, your goldfish, which has had several names over the years, if I remember rightly. But I think you settled on Katie the fish. You silly girl. Oh, what a lovely name. Now then, Katie, what would you like for Christmas? I happen to know, I think, that you'd like some Nintendo Wii games. Well, they sound like very exciting presents. I'll tell you what, since you've been such a good girl at school this year, and an exceptionally good girl in your dance classes, then Santa will have to see what he can do about getting you the Nintendo Wii games that you like more than anything else this Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Katie! It's time for another Christmas message now, and I believe I mentioned this young boy in the last one. It is for Charlie Leach, who's 14 years old. Merry Christmas to you, Charlie. Now, obviously, you live in the same house as your younger sister, Katie, and I think I have a feeling that you'd like the Guitar Hero box set for Christmas, wouldn't you? I believe I know the one. I think it has guitars and drums and all manner of interesting things inside it. Well, that's a rather big present, Charlie. But since you've been so very good and well behaved in school and have been attending extra lessons after school to get even more qualifications, well done to you, that's very sensible. Then Santa will have to see what he can do about your Guitar Hero box set. Merry Christmas to you, Charlie. Fantastic news, everyone! Not only did I have those lovely Christmas messages, but now Jade Harrison has been added to the nice list, my favourite list in all the world. Well done to you, Jade, and Merry Christmas. I'm sure I'll be seeing you on Christmas Eve with a few of these.
O2 customers can get priority tickets for the O2 up to 48 hours before general release. You're our priority. Text priority to 2020 to register.
Oh, I just adore the freshness of nature. Oh, come on! Oh, never mind. My home smells just as lovely thanks to new Airwick Aqua Essences fragrances, inspired by plants grown in water. I just love the freshness of nature. Most of the time. New Aqua Essences from Airwick. It's good to be home. And Airwick Freshmatic Max automatically gives you fresh bursts of Aqua Essences fragrances all day long.
Hi. Hi. What's with the hair?
Hiding this, aren't I?
And it's 3 days to the party. I know what you want.
Clearasil Ultra Deep Pore Treatment Wash gets to work instantly to fight spots and reduce redness for visibly clearer skin in just 3 days.
Here goes.
Clearasil. Clear skin confidence.
Want your skin to feel vibrant and just moisturised all day long? With new Endless Moisture from E45, it can. 90% of you agree it keeps skin moisturised all day long, from morning till evening. New Endless Moisture. Skin never felt so good for so long with E45.
You'd never wash your dishes in a dirty sink, so why wash them in a dirty dishwasher? Grease and lime scale build up on the vital parts of your machine. Finish Dishwasher Cleaner dissolves grease and lime scale and keeps on working all the way down to the drain. And a cleaner dishwasher means cleaner dishes. Finish Dishwasher Cleaner.
When all the symptoms of cold and flu slow you down, you need help fast. Lemsip Max All-in-One starts to get to work in just 5 minutes. So, for all major cold and flu symptoms, Lemsip Max All-in-One gives you all the help you need. No hot drink works faster for cold and flu. And now available, the only max strength all-in-one liquid from Lemsip.
When pain strikes, new formula Nurofen Express targets pain twice as fast as standard Nurofen tablets.
When your car insurance is due, you want to check that you're getting the right cover for the right price, don't you?
Courtesy car, legal protection. With GoCompare.com's special 5-star rating system, you can compare what's included in each policy.
And don't forget, when you visit GoCompare.com, you can also compare quotes from more car insurance companies than any other price comparison website.
So for the right car insurance at the right price, go compare at GoCompare.com.
Why go compare anywhere else?
The AA has more dedicated patrols than any other UK breakdown service. And from just £35, you can get comprehensive AA breakdown cover for the whole country. 24/7, 365 days a year. Don't miss out on our limited offer of AA membership from just £35 a year. Call now on 0800 444 999. The AA for the road ahead. Not a morning person? Wake up with new Garnier Eye Roll-On. Enriched with caffeine, the cooling moisturizer instantly hydrates and refreshes tired-looking eyes. The roll-on massages the eye area for a bright-eyed look. Garnier Eye Roll-On. One sold every 15 seconds. Got yours? Take care.
Garnier. Well, that's Monday over with.
You want another pint, Steve?
Oh yeah, rude not to.
How was the weekend?
Thanks. So what do you fancy?
Should we share, Crispy Dad?
How about some chicken chow? It's got to be the last one, all right?
Last one till the next one.
What a week.
Might as well polish it off.
Cheers.
Did you know that if men regularly exceed 3 to 4 units a day, it could add up to a serious health problem? Units, they all add up.
Ho, 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 Santa here. You can watch me live from the North Pole every day from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. right through till Christmas on Santavision Sky Channel 885. Mums and dads, if you want Santa to read a personalised message or dedication to your little loved ones here on Santavision, just call 09067 088 988. Lines are open 24 hours a day and calls cost just 50 pence a minute. If your child has been extra good this year and you want their name to appear on screen on Santa's nice list, just text the word nice, a space, and then your child's name to 87778. If you want to remind your children that Santa only brings gifts to good boys and girls, add them to Santa's on-screen naughty list by texting naughty, a space, and then your child's name to 87778. All text messages to Santa cost just £1.50. For more information, don't forget to check out my website, www.santavision.co.uk. And join me, Santa, for all your personal messages and dedications, jokes, games and Christmas stories right here on Santavision, Sky Channel 885.
Hello there everyone, apologies for the delay. Seems to have been a small problem with my Christmas magic. It is very rare that that happens, but I think that my special hard-working elves have solved the problem now. So welcome back to Santavision proper on channel 885, live from the North Pole. Merry Christmas to you all, and let's not forget, if you'd like a special personal message from me, Santa, then phone 09067 088 988 and talk to one of my hard-working elves. They've been very, very good today. Remember as well, if you'd like to get someone you know, particularly your children, onto my nice list, my special favourite list, then text nice, followed by a space and then their name to 87778. And if you know a child that's been naughty, then text naughty and their name to 87778, and they'll be put along with all of these naughty, naughty people, onto the naughty list. But I warn you, people on the naughty list won't be receiving many of these. Probably none at all. Most likely, just coal. I think it's about time for another special Christmas story. This one is about a few of my elves trying to bake cookies and is called Chocolate Chick Cookies. Achoo! A cloud of flour drifted out through the bake shop door. Biff scampered to Mrs. Claus's side just in time for the chew. Pausing in the middle of her cookie making, Mrs. Claus covered her nose with her handkerchief and sniffled. I guess I'd better spend the day in bed if I want to get rid of this cold. Yes, ma'am, Biff agreed, adding reassuringly, and don't worry about a thing. After Mrs. Claus had gone off to bed, Biff told the other elves of his plan. Let's help out, he cheered excitedly. We can make the Christmas cookies all by ourselves. Bud, you be in charge of flour and milk. Bonnie, you handle the sugar and eggs. The others will take care of the raisins and chocolate chips. And I will read the instructions from the recipe book, shouted Biff. Suddenly, Biff's eager grin turned lopsided into a frown as he took the big red book. Oh dear, 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 he worried to himself, remembering that his reading glasses were broken. He should have said he could have borrowed Santa's. Ho, ho, ho. Biff, balancing high upon a stool in the centre of the kitchen, began to read the recipe aloud as best he could without his glasses. 16 grounds of flour stiffened. Or is that 6 pounds sifted? He squinted. 10 eggs. Ooh, I appear to have got my hair a little bit tangled up. I do apologise. 10 eggs beaten with a foot. Or does that say fork? He whispered, blinking wildly. 2 pounded raisins and a bag of chocolate chicks, he added weakly, rubbing his blurry eyes with his fist. And finally, relieved to be finishing, Biff mumbled quickly, steer well, brake for 30 minnows, and cool on a rake. Meanwhile, Bonnie and Bud had a plan of their own to help Biff out. Soon, the oven timer buzzed and the hot cookies were done. Biff stood nervously at the far end of the kitchen. "Beautiful! Perfect! Yummy!" exclaimed the elves as they tasted a gooey sample. "Good thing I noticed in time that Biff didn't have his reading glasses," whispered Bert to Bonnie with a private wink, "and that we had this other cookbook to follow." Bonnie chuckled softly. Biff just shook his head in wonder as he accepted the compliments. Well, what a lovely story about well-behaved elves, not like some of the elves I have in the studio today who are being rather mischievous. Ho, ho, ho! I think it's about time for another special Christmas story. This one is about my elves as well, and it's called Where's Jack? Production had come to a stop. Bert had made a startling discovery. "We've got a problem here," he pointed out to his team of elves. "Our Jack-in-the-Box just won't pop up." "Have you oiled the handle?" asked Bud as he picked up an oil can from the workbench. "Sometimes they freeze up and just won't crank," he said as he squirted on several drops of oil. "Now give it a try." Bert cranked the handle. Crank. Nothing happened. The persistent elf turned the handle again and again, but there was still no sign of Jack. "Wait, I know," shouted Biff. "It's the latch. The lid is probably stuck because the latch won't let go." So Bert searched the workshop for a screwdriver. He pried the latch, but the lid held fast. "I just don't understand," said Bert. He and the other elves stood around the box, thinking. "Have you asked him why he won't come out?" questioned Sally, the youngest and newest elf to Santa's workshop. The other elves stood and stared at Sally in disbelief. A solution this simple, they wondered. Sally approached the box. She knocked softly on the lid. "Jack, Jack," she called. Suddenly, the latch let go. Up popped the lid, and there was Jack. Bert quickly asked, "Jack, why wouldn't you pop up?" Jack looked at the elves. He thought for a moment and answered, "Well, it's all just so silly. Boys and girls just turn the handle and then I jump up. Shouldn't there be a reason?" he questioned. "I just feel so useless." "What if you held a sign with a message?" said Sally. "It could say, 'Santa loves good boys and girls.'" Jack thought for a moment. "You know, I think I like that," said Jack. "I'll give it a try." The elves made signs. Production began again on the Jack-in-the-Box. The handle did crank, the latch did let go, and out popped Jack. He held his sign proudly. "Santa loves good boys and girls." The end. And it is true, of course, because I do. Remember, if you know a good boy or girl and you'd like to put them onto my nice list, text the word nice followed by a space and then their name to 87778. Merry Christmas to you all. Well, that's all of the Santavision for today, I'm afraid, everyone. But don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow between 4 and 8 in the afternoon, live from the North Pole, to do all of your special Christmas greetings. Merry Christmas! See you tomorrow!